Right, hey guys, how we doing? Back another video from Team 4-Star of the 4-Star Bento channel. Continuing with the Dragonball Z Abridged Creator Commentary series. We are on episode 58. We're near the end. There is not a lot left. I've really enjoyed this series so far. And we shall see it through right to the bitter end. Let's do it, episode 58.
It's time for Goku to step up, boys.
I can't believe Mr. Satan is dead.
I can't.
Yeah.
You know,
Mr. Satan is dead.
He's f***ing dead.
For a guy that never died in the actual show, this is quite the shock.
It's a twist. The neck
What did you twist?
twisted actually when I hit the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You
it did.
guys face
Well, that's why he
caved in by a
slid
rock.
straight down.
Sorry,
because
I hate to do this.
What?
We have to start again.
Why?
Don't say on the first. I even censored myself. Don't say.
We've already done that several times, and it can be censored.
I know, but
But
like,
I mean, now we have to restart anyway because you're doing this.
I know, but like, if somebody forgets, then
I'll hold off in the first 30 seconds.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I hate fucking YouTube.
If you can't tell, this is our like 5th day in a row of doing this. So
I gave them options, and they're like, "Oh wow, Taki."
you gave us options that would add $1,000 to this.
That's not what it was. It was under that.
But yes, it's Goku's time to step up.
Let's go.
Goku,
Goku.
gonna show you
How to fight Cell. This was kind of a contentious point, actually. We weren't sure how we were going to split up the rest of this. We knew that Gohan fighting had to like be the
Was the
start
pinnacle.
of the season finale.
Yeah.
But we didn't know if it was going to be like where we were going to cut 58 and 59 or if they should be the same episode. Because it's essentially the same thing that they're doing throughout. Ultimately, we decided 58 stretched on long enough that we would just cut it in half. Because both 58 and 59 were scripted at the exact same time.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So this also does begin a lot. Like we had a lot of space between episodes here. There was
Specifically after 59. The gap between these two wasn't that bad.
I believe there was a pretty long hiatus between 57 and 58.
No. That's not that bad. 50.
Yes.
And then
April, May?
58, 59 kind of came out in
June?
kind of quicker succession.
But that's because they were part of the same script.
yeah.
So.
And then
Makes sense, because this is when I started doing reactions to anime abridgments and stuff. Because 59, I looked at mine, and I think 59 was the last one I actually did a reaction to, I think.
60 took a long time.
It took, I remember, I was like, wow, it took me ages, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
It took a literal year.
Which, honestly, it's 5 episodes worth of material.
And we wanted to have it all written out and ready to go. In the middle of that, though, we did release Plan to Eradicate Christmas.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's brilliant, that.
So.
Oh, commentate, there we go. I was about to say, I wonder if they do that for Christmas, December 23rd. Okay, cool.
I always forget that was in the middle of that.
And some other videos too.
Yeah, we had a few things come out there, including an extra Cell versus, which has already been covered. But there were some things coming out between 59 and 60. But we'll talk about that after we get to episode 59, probably. But for 58, Goku's about to step up. Mr. Satan, he's dead for the intent of the audience
He's
watching.
dead. He's just dead. And
I
he's never
love
coming
this
back.
being broadcast to the. This is the first time the fight's being broadcast to the entire planet,
World,
and now I'm
yeah.
just like, what if the first like Saiyan fight was properly broadcast, hearing all this stuff out of context? Wait, he came on a cloud? I don't get this. I love it. I'm gonna keep watching more, but I don't get what's happening. Because everyone becomes a Z fan.
This is the world seeing exactly what is going on behind the scenes of them. Every time there's an earthquake now, they have to wonder, are we about to all die?
That's why the fake video in the Boo saga is so fucking priceless. I'm like, you know what? That's actually pretty close. They actually got it pretty close to what happened there. Vegeta yelled the whole time. It was all actually accurate. Really, hang on to money.
Yeah. With that, let's get the fight on.
Let's do it.
Jimmy Firecracker!
His will isn't broken.
I can't believe Jimmy Firecracker got a disclaimer.
His fear is dead.
As soon as we knew we loved him, we knew he had to do one.
The official release.
Yeah.
Larry gets one.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, Mr. Satan, our champion, is dead!
I almost wonder if we could have made Cell dab on him there.
Are you ready to go? I fucking love this footage.
How about 5,000? Baby, are you going with me? Cause we're going with you. That's the end of all time.
These people were way too ready.
Immediate riot.
What happened? Did I kill him?
Did I kill him?
Did my punch destroy the ring? Is this my blood?
That really does show. I mean, I know he's anime comedy character right now,
This is
but the
bad
fact
blood.
that he survived that does show you that he is a strong person.
I don't think Cell put any strength into that. I think it was
I don't think he tried at all.
just the act of the hand moving that way.
I mean, Cell might not have put any real strength into it, but it's still enough to knock him like 500 yards back into a mountain.
I suppose, yeah, like any normal person would just be dead, yeah.
That man flew. That man flew.
He won the World Martial Arts Tournament.
Would you do me a favor and go back? Yes. Okay.
Okay, this is one of the first shots that you deleted the.
Yeah. Well, it's one of the. Yeah, and you can tell because there's a little bit of repeating art in the background.
Repeating art, and there's a lot of space to his side.
Yes. Also, look at the ring. Does the ring look a little weird
yeah,
to you?
Looks a little bit off there, yeah.
Looks a little warped.
Yeah. I cannot even remember what was actually in this shot, but the ring had to be redrawn.
Oh,
Because it was probably just crater damage at that
This
point.
might have been in
Oh
the,
yeah, it was. Yeah, there was a bunch of crater damage,
Yeah.
so I had to get rid of that just to make sure there was consistency.
Yeah, I can see up in
brilliant. That's so cool.
that corner how the tile lines are like a bit darker.
Yep.
Class.
But this is, if you never noticed that, that's because that's how good Scott is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this man has been
My man.
fixing frames. I mean,
My
we've been
man.
pointing them out more and more, but
All right.
I don't want to point out every single one of them, but in this case, there's some. There's
You're
some
allowed to
definitely
take,
worth
every now and then
pointing
you're
out.
allowed to take a lap like, yeah, that's right, everybody, I did that.
What happened? Did I kill him? Did my punch destroy the ring? Is this my
I
blood?
love that he actually believes he could do that.
One thing. I wanted one thing today. What about killing Cell? Would you believe me if I said this was more important?
I'd be shocked otherwise.
Mr. Satan,
This.
did you die? If so, you have
Officially
officially
beaten
beaten
Jesus'
Jesus'
respawn time.
Can you tell us what happened out there?
Magnets.
How does that work?
I put magnets.
Insane Clown Posse reference.
I don't care if it's lazy. It's subtle. We don't make a huge thing out of it. We just let it go and roll on.
Juggalo for life.
House.
Juggalos.
When I went for my punch, I must have turned it on, and I went flying because of all the.
I remember that because I eat my spinach.
I love Ant's delivery there.
Thanks, Grant. Thanks, Grant.
You can find Grant on the Good Time Zone too.
Shout out. Me.
Sparky. Flanking.
Planking.
Flanking.
Just Goku planks on Cell.
Flanking.
Let's go, Goku.
All right, now that the back of my hand is all warmed up, who's first?
Guys, don't freak out.
Mr.
Satan
Satan
may
had
have
lost.
but you've got another world champion right here.
Technically, we have two.
Yeah, but I beat you, so does it still count?
Of course it does.
Does it though,
Oh.
And how many tournaments have you won?
I don't know. How many planets have you blown up?
None. How many Gokus have you beaten?
Can I fight now?
Yes.
I want to throw out there, Vegeta did beat Goku.
Vegeta did, for all intents and purposes, beat Goku.
Yeah,
There's,
Goku was an invalid by the point that fight ended.
It is really funny because if you think about it, Vegeta's never lost to Goku.
Vegeta has won every one-on-one they've had, but
Yeah.
he is always weaker.
I feel like it always ends in a ring out fight. I mean, because we'll never know who truly won.
Vegeta's always had to pull something out, though. When it was, him versus Goku on Earth the first time, he had to become a great ape and crush him.
And the
Yeah.
second time, he basically Goku
knocked him out.
lets his guard down because they think the battle's over.
I'm pretty sure.
Fool!
I'm pretty sure when you say great ape, you're supposed to shorten it to grape.
Ah, the
Grape ape.
The grape ape.
My grape form.
The grapest ape.
Getting right down to it, are we?
Hell
A
yeah.
bit out of character. Shan't you send in your entourage one after the other so as I may leave you for our grand finale?
Sorry, I really, really, really want an Ozero version of Grape Ape now.
Okay,
I'm sorry, that is now in my head,
Grape-
and it's really funny to me.
My God, it's the grape form.
The purple dude.
I love that Cell's being like,
Yeah,
this is
like,
a little,
looking
now
forward
this is
to it.
when
Yeah.
I first mentioned how I like really wanted to play Cell. Like initially we couldn't go the bounciness, and now this is where the.
Oh yeah,
No,
no,
he's
this is-
excited.
where it
He's
comes in,
giddy.
yeah.
he is flirting so hard right now.
He's
Yeah.
also being now in this form this is the longest he's been in this form, and he's not pursuing. He's just waiting now. So now he's more
It's
himself.
like, this is what I am here for. Let me unleash and have fun with it.
More and collected. He's been fighting tons and tons of cartoon characters from Japan, I believe, and I beat them. I beat Kenshiro 1-on-1, no problem at all.
We're also about to enter the point where it's pretty divisive for some of the audience, where we show that Goku and Cell are very much phytosexual.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is the thing with
Yes.
Saiyans, though.
like
is
that.
Saiyans just they love
to fight.
They love it. It's
the most intimate act that they share.
It is their love language.
Honestly, it feels like Goku climaxes with the instant Kamehameha.
It's like, and I'm done.
Done.
Busted.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think.
As soon as you spend all your energy, you are spent.
Yep.
Do we cuddle now?
Well, I mean, I already waited a week, so I guess I could wait a couple more minutes.
Vegeta just
No,
fuck
no,
you.
This is good. Call my bluff. No, I'm more than happy
He's like,
to
"No,
skip the
let's get
hors
into
d'oeuvres
this."
and dive straight into the main course.
Honestly, that's kind of smart of Goku, because if he did fight everybody else and they went hard against Cell and he just regenerates, he'd be a lot stronger by the end of beating up everybody else.
Actually, it's hard to tell whether or not like he gets a Zenkai boost.
He does. I'm going to say he does, but probably at a much lesser degree than everybody else.
Yeah, but would they really do anything to him in the first place for him to actually get a Zenkai boost?
Well, here's the thing: if he
I think only Vegeta could possibly do that. Oh no, Trunks as well. Yeah.
beat everybody else, I doubt that would have made Cell.
But if he took damage, like, he's not getting out, like, he can beat Vegeta, no problem. But does he get out of the fight unscathed?
Yeah, I get
Probably.
that. Yeah.
Possibly.
But again,
As long as he doesn't let Vegeta do the final
the
flash
major
again.
thing, the Saiyans only get the Zenkai boost when it's near death.
such a
Otherwise,
vague- it's so
it means
vague.
nothing.
It's so vague when they do that, though. They're very kind of like vague with how they apply that kind of thing. And
They're not. I mean, we say the Zenkai boost only happen when
I thought it was like a power boost equivalent to how much damage you took.
No, they say they very blatantly
Whoa.
say
Oh,
near
God.
death. Like that's all I'm saying.
That's why Vegeta gets Krillin to like be like, you gotta daily kill me on Namek.
Now you're speaking my language.
Ladies and gentlemen, this orange hillbilly has entered the ring.
Orange
set to take
hillbilly.
on Cell.
I would advise all parents to remove their children from the room immediately and tune back in when I, Mr. Satan, get back in that ring and show that trickster what for. Right after I shake off this concussion.
Just gotta shake it off.
Also stretch. Stretching is important, kids.
Yep.
What the hell?
Holy crap, Briggs, do you feel that? Like some roiding, angsty child. Well,
Jam sucks.
Show me yours. Let me show you mine.
Yeah, whip out your
Power
power
Cell.
cell.
Let me feel it.
Ooh, now you're speaking
My language.
Mr. Satan, they are engulfed in flames.
Fire retardant clothes, obviously. And their bodies are covered in a thin protective gel. Just like our stuntman Morgan from
Sky
China
China
2.
2. God rest his soul.
What happened to him?
AIDS.
Always wear a rubber, kids.
And don't share needles.
So, you gonna take a swing? Or are you just gonna
Yeah,
stand
darn.
there, staring into my eyes?
Ooh, what was that? I was busy
Staring into your eyes.
Oh, you beautiful Saiyan bastard.
Just punch me already. Oh yeah.
By the way, Trunks, wasn't your hair like shorter yesterday?
Yeah, I decided I liked it longer.
Does Trunks go
Just
back
like,
into the
okay.
time chamber? Is that why his
It's like,
hair
cool.
gets longer
Yes,
again?
he does go back in there. I don't know for how long, but long enough to get long hair again.
It's just,
and we're just like, yeah, I decided I liked it longer.
Yeah, I know. That's funnier.
China, the
Chinese
Chinese
chicken.
was that?
Get your
Was
head
that
start
me?
sticking.
I don't even know if that was
Fire
was
your
you.
laptop. It's like a quasar. Oh, smoking lighter. This was Harrison Ford feeling frantic. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was
Not
you
end of the
saying
episode.
It,
It is.
but
Like,
when we were watching it, it was just like he's fighting very rhythmically. Like the chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. Just such a random little bullshit thing to throw in there.
I went through a bunch of songs and I settled on that one because it was just funny.
And I still had to correct, like, can you move the beat back, like, just a little bit? Because it was just slightly off tempo when you first showed it to me.
Oh, hold on. There they were.
Yep, that's right.
Yep, that was where...
Oh, there it is.
And
their spirits.
Their spirits are haunting the battlefield.
And the worst part is, I could have easily edited that out.
But you're not paying attention to them, and neither did anybody else. No, like, none of us noticed it.
No, I didn't notice that until you just pointed it out.
Last year that somebody pointed that out.
Oh, no, people pointed that out the week of.
Oh, well, I don't pay attention to those comments. I do pay attention to these ones, though.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. We really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, and subscribe.
Wait, so the after image kept moving? How do you even do it?
Ow!
I think that's a good question.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
You just forgot we could fly, didn't you?
No, but I just have hope, okay? Is that so wrong? The fact that you have any hope left in your life is your most admirable quality.
Tien with the biggest Reggie energy of all time. Recess, just
Oh yeah! Oh my God, that is that face. I hate that.
I thought we said Reggie. I'm like, oh, you mean Reggie from Archie?
No.
That's right, Archie.
Like,
I'm gonna...
Thanks, man.
Yamcha,
For the love of God,
don't thank him.
And as for you, clever little move there. But would you truly have been satisfied with a ring out?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's how I beat Piccolo and Tenshinhan.
And my wife.
My God.
This orange hillbilly
beats his wife.
It really wasn't much of a
Fight.
One hit and she just went down. Then we got married. I put a
Baby
baby
in
in
her.
her. And now she just stays at home, cooks my dinner, and raises our kid.
You know, when he puts it that way.
But just cut. Yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
By the way, some people thought we were actually making commentary on Goku here. No, the joke is that he just described it all wrong.
Yeah.
No, he described it exactly correctly. he just worded it in a way that sounds
He worded it in the worst possible way to be
yeah,
interpreted.
Yeah.
He doesn't even technically hit her. He pushes her with the air of his punch.
Exactly.
I barely even hit her. It was really just the air of my punch because I'm so great, you know. Shit! Bullshit!
I'm really happy I don't go to public school.
Fair enough, Goku. This is a test of skill as well as power. But if you're looking for a ring out, you'll have to try a little bit harder than that.
Oh, don't worry,
Cell.
I'll show you just how hard I can get.
Well,
Moscow is so good at this whole bit.
Yeah.
We could make this
So great.
a menage a moi.
Gohan, what was that? It's French, Dad. Specifically
My household?
but it's really awkwardly...
But speaking of academics, it's time to take you, Goku, to Perfect University. We'd say take you to school, but I think we're beyond the basics.
Doesn't that make it PU?
And we love that you
got that.
Okay, this...
Yeah,
Oh my God, this one. Yeah, the what was this from? I want to get it before they do. Because I remember I had one of my exes had a nephew to watch. Was it Lazy Town? Was it from Lazy Town?
We are Perfect Cell. Making a fight version of this song.
Yeah, I know, right?
Which again, available on the channel.
Yeah.
This is such a fun rework cover of it.
Was it Lazy Town though?
Also, I love this bit with Gohan.
Was it like I want them to? It's gonna bother me. It's gonna really wind me up because it was actually quite funny.
This has gotta be for shits and or giggles. The multiform technique basically halves your power level with each copy.
Yeah, but at least we can follow the action a little better now.
Wait, were you having trouble?
Yeah.
Well, then you're gonna have a lot more when they start getting serious.
Really showing off just how far Gohan grew in that last year.
Actually, I think that was a line, something similar happened, like a similar line from Gohan here, where he's like, "They're not getting serious yet," and then Piccolo's like, "What?
Wait, what do you mean?"
Fucking blink gif.
Yeah, like because Gohan's like, yeah, okay, whatever. When are they gonna start?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, Saiyans, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, was that racist?
Okay, I love that Krillin is with Trunks for this. It's just like, I'm gonna stand beside
Wow,
Trunks.
Saiyans, am I right? And I love that Trunks is like he's saying, yeah, but he's having trouble following it too.
Well, and not to mention,
He's half Saiyan, yeah.
So he's got to acknowledge, like, yeah, Saiyans are pretty wild.
Man, them Saiyans, am I right?
Yeah. But just Krillin just acknowledging a minute later. Oh shit, was that racist? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Technically species.
Satan, can you explain this malicious mutant's multiplication?
Well, Jimmy, you ever hear of mirrors?
I believe I have.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
That makes sense.
It also makes sense.
Thank you, Grant.
Pop quiz, Goku. Which attack is this?
Oh, I loved writing this joke.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is great. This makes me...
Oh, this is killing me. I mean, it
Killed me.
I love that line.
What's this thing called?
Oh, come on, Goku, it's the Macacus. Makanaka. That one!
What?
Because it's in his head, yeah.
Makakosa Cannon!
Here we go. Yeah.
All right, time to do some math.
Brilliant.
Looks like 4 divided by 1 is just 1.
No, Dad, that's still 4.
Go on.
I know, banging my head on a brick wall.
Go on.
But, by the way, you know that I just love to time action and music.
Oh, yeah.
It always looks really good when that happens.
The fact that I was able to time it out as much as I did there was like, it meant so much to me. I had so much fun with that whole
That was
action
great.
scene.
I love when an original song is taken and then like, all right, what if we up this tempo and completely change what this song is supposed to be and reinterpret it that way? And I think the fact that we got to do I am number one.
It is from Lazy Town.
We are number one.
Yes.
I think it's just
From Lazy Town.
of all things, but it's also
Thank God.
it really did.
Oh yeah, no, it worked great.
You know, I was hoping you'd play along, maybe make 4 Gokus, but if you're just going to sink the showboat, I'm not going to bother.
Sorry, Cell, I'm here to win. And you're never gonna beat me with your
stolen techniques.
And what? Are you going to beat me with
Your
yours?
stolen techniques.
What?
This is brilliant. This is so good.
Steal techniques.
Actually, Goku, yeah, you do.
What about the Kamehameha?
Oh, that was Master
Roshi.
The solar flare?
That's mine.
Was that? Yeah, shit.
The spirit bomb?
Goku, I'm watching the tournament. Don't think you can pull that shit.
Oh, hey, Kinkai.
Quick question.
Did I learn the Kaioken on my own?
My fucking name is in it.
That's Yamcha's move.
Kinkai, I gotta go.
Oh, I love doing this. This was fun.
Pretty sure if you shoot that this close to the ground, it'll blow up the... I should skedaddle.
I love the way he says ski
Daddle.
Yeah.
How's my Kamehameha, guys?
Laser Jimmy! Laser industrial fans!
Insight! Jimmy stays for professional to the end.
And I like that you can hear the pop there.
Yeah.
Much smaller than the final Flash's beam.
Wow. It's over. After everything. I killed him with his own technique. Ain't that a kick in the head?
Now you can kind of tell that this was a script that was split in half because that's a very abrupt ending. But it felt like the only right place to cut it.
I remember this was, I think we had a whole scripting session specifically about where do we cut this because we can't have it go on as long as it
I like it.
I also love how Cell says it's his own technique after we just clarified it was Master
not.
Roshi's.
Yeah.
Oh, it's.
But it's Goku's signature.
It is Goku's signature. Like, let's be honest.
Like, look, somebody else made the power bomb, but for a lot of wrestlers, it's their signature move.
Oh yeah, this is just fun. I have no commentary aside from being able to do a Kamehameha. I get why everyone loves doing it.
Oh yeah,
You get some really good ones in here.
I just have a lot I have a lot of pride in this. I really do because again, I wanted to step up. I'm playing the lead villain in this, and like I loved Martin. I loved what you did with Vegeta in the first arc as well. Kaiser was there, and editing everything the whole time.
The worst part is Trunks never gets like a good attack shout.
Kind of no. Yeah, he never gets to
Future kick. It's the
Yeah,
greatest.
future kick is, and that's one that we added. Just
exactly.
That's right. It's my technique.
But we didn't use burning attack.
No, you know what?
At all.
Mine is get out of my fucking timeline.
Yeah.
That's my attack.
Yes, it is.
That's great.
It is.
Da, 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 da.
Oh God! Thank you for saying yes to this.
Oh
guys.
yeah.
What do you think happens to those beams
Finally.
when they fire off into space like that?
Well, if it can sustain its form, it's all about whether or not it comes into contact with anything.
Good day to you, my faithful subjects.
That's right.
It has
We're
taken
back.
over 1,000 years, but we
We
are
are.
finally repopulated on
New Arlia.
To celebrate this momentous occasion, I shall now make love to my
Hot bug wife.
who is also
Fucked
my
up more.
sister.
Insexual. I remember we actually thought about doing that with the Final Flash, but ended up not. But then there was just
that joke was initially pitched for the Final Flash because it's a big beam and it would be Vegeta destroying another Arlia.
But again, that was around the time we were really trying to sell the seriousness of what had happened. So we went it's a good joke. We'll put it in a box and maybe pull it out when we need it. And it worked perfectly with this because we needed an ender because we cut this episode. Because I remember we made the big edit this. I think this is why this eye catch we went with this.
Yeah, you're right.
we had this saved joke from a previous bit. They're like, we can do this, we can add it to that, and we have our cutaway, so it's perfect.
Also, it's kind of neat. We get to call back to Arlia near the end. Hey, by the way, from episode 5, it's back.
At this point in the series, we were trying to do as many
throwbacks
shades to earlier things that we had established.
We ended a lot of running jokes here.
Yep, we did.
Yep. It's people say that's one of the things they really like about our stuff is jokes that made them laugh the first time. We go back to it 8 years later to get another laugh off the same joke, and
it's brilliant.
All I can think is when I was recording it, I'm like, I need you to know this, guys. I never thought I'd be back in the booth recording for the Arlian King ever goddamn again. That's right.
Sometimes I wonder, how you gauge what is a good running joke or brick joke versus what is, I don't know,
just something that you force into a script because you like it.
I mean, I felt like we were very careful not to do that.
Well, I think that's why we had our debates. We had our conversations
and
about
it's
it.
a thing where we let things run their course. Sensu beam!
Yeah. And then
it stuck around for a bit. It showed up again for a little bit, but not enough to overstay its welcome.
Yeah,
because if he was
the jokes have ever
doing
been
that would drive you nuts.
You never scoff. You never scoff at them. Oh, that joke again. It's always oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, heck. I think one of the few examples for me where maybe we overdid a joke was Ghost Nappa, which is why we phased him out.
Well,
he just didn't
we played it too soon.
Maybe.
I don't know about playing it too soon. It was more like the purpose we had built him for didn't really present itself as much as we had thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's why we.
Whereas with Kami and Nail in Piccolo's head, it worked a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, that's why one of the pitches for the end of the joke, at the end of season 2 specifically, was for when Nappa calls Vegeta. Oh no, because I worked.
We're getting rid of the bit.
Then why were you a ghost? I wasn't. Maybe you're just. Just turns out the phone, awkward silence.
Hello there, I'm Ghost Super Comic Girl.
Well, fuck me, I guess I'm just crazy.
Oh, fuck, I'm crazy.
that was
It's me, Ghost Quee.
Oh, fuck me, I'm just crazy.
Oh, no, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
It's just... that was an idea. We're like, that's maybe a worse direction for the character, and we had just established that Nail was talking to Piccolo, and that worked so much better.
Yeah.
So it's why having these big conversations about being able to do these long-standing jokes, I'm just proud with how we can bring these back and have a good laugh. Yeah?
Have a good larf.
Have a good lark.
Have a lark about it.
Take the piss.
I hope you're all having a good lark at this, and we'll get back to Goku and Cell's fight next time
on this thing
that we're doing.
And it is established. Oh my god, we're near the end. I wonder if they're going to do the commentary in the parts. Because the parts are long anyway, and there's the epilogue as well, isn't there? So there's 60 part 1, part 2, part 3. Yes, 60. Yeah, 60 is the last one, but it's in parts. That's why I've always said it's 60. So 60's in 3 parts, isn't it? And then there's the epilogue. And then we got the plan to eradicate Christmas as well, which is cool. That's happening on December 23rd. So, 24th. So, I can't remember what he said. But, I'll try and get it out for Christmas. But, anyway. God, we are near the end. Check out my Etsy shop. Go buy my t-shirt. Support the channel. I love this design. I think it's awesome. And you guys should go buy it and help support. And also, thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link is in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month as I ask support. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe, leave comments below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. Because, guys, next down.